So I used the Konmari method and went through all my laundry and all my clothes and everything. So now I am doing books and papers. So I have a few books in my bedroom, but all the papers are over here. So I have art supplies that are going to be the next section because I guess that would be considered miscellaneous. I have a few books. Organize my office supplies. And then down here I have books and a lot of school papers and like more office supplies. So I'm going to organize them as well. So it will be the bottom shelf, the books, and the shoebox. So this is all of my books, papers, and office supplies. That's my little file binder. I was in the process of writing out a check for my bills. I did leave this one pile of papers because that is entirely blank papers that I am keeping because I need to have plain paper around. So I don't think that really needs organized. It just is. So I'm going to go through all this and then we will see what I have kept and what I've gotten rid of. I have several books in here that are on loan to me, so I guess getting rid of those would look like returning them. I'm gonna start by finishing writing out the check for the power bill because I feel like I will forget that if I don't do that first. Begin with my file folder. This is MLS. That's old. It's my EMT certificate. Technically, I do not need my EMT certificate. As it is no longer applicable. But it is very sentimental. I feel like I want to keep this because I'm afraid I'll regret getting rid of it. But it's the sort of thing that like, oh, I would like to show this to my grandchildren when I'm old. But I'm not even planning on having kids, and am I going to be able to keep track? I think I will let you go. Thank you for getting me out of my parents' house. Ebook I need to keep because that is still in use. Paramedic certificate should probably turn around. Well, I have digital copies of these that I can access through the state system on the 3 days a year that the state system works. So, thank you. Alright, thank you all my certificates for getting me through being an EMT and into being a medic. Now, my official transcript from the school, the only time I would need that is if I went back to school, which I have no desire to do. Ever. So if I go back to school, I can get another one of these. My final GPA was 3.64. Summer semester I had a 4.0. That's odd. Summer semester was when I was really sick. And I got a 4.0. I'm smart, I guess. High school diploma. Should probably keep that high school transcript. I don't think I'll need anything, but the thing about anything from my high school is I was homeschooled, and so if I need another one, Mom has to know where it is. There are no electronic copies of this. She literally went and typed this up because I needed a high school transcript to get into the paramedic class. So this is my file system for all my important papers that aren't digital. And I have gone through it, and it is thinner than it was. So I've been through, and I got rid of these papers. So all of this is still to go. Pharmacology reference guide from school. Don't need this. Thank you for helping me get my paramedic card. This was also a gift, but it's something I actually do actively want to read. I'll just throw it on the ground. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm going to keep this is a keep. This is hard. My life is stabilizing, and I am finally able to shift my priority back, like my main priority back to martial arts. Does it spark joy? No, because I feel like I failed because I had to take a break. But taking a break does not mean failure. Giving up does not mean failure. Sometimes you have to go on to do other things instead. So I am going to keep this. And I am going to keep these. I am going to keep this paper bag. And this one. Because my brother's getting married and I need gift bags for the wedding shower. My little drawing book. It's like halfway used. But I'm going to keep this because I go back and forth between do I want to write or do I want to draw when I journal. So when I want to draw, I will phase into using this book. When I want to write, with these. This one has one more page left in it. A sigil that has no explanation, so I can't ever use it because I don't remember what it does. This, I'm gonna have to get rid of this, but I'm enjoying it for now. Christmas shopping. I had not gone Christmas shopping for 4 years because I just had not had the mental space to celebrate a holiday. My first major trauma as a medic. Thank you. Getting me through all of everything. For 18 months. Trash. Thank you, though. I do like not keeping old journals, because right now I look through that journal and I'm like, oh, all this happened. It was so great and so bad and so much. But I know from past experience that once I have moved on and have filled up part of this journal, which I've already used part of it for like projects and whatnot, but picking up this journal will only remind me of all of the stress from medic class. But I don't want to remember all of that tangibly. I want to remember it naturally from the memories I have and not from rereading it. So I'm moving on to this is my journal now. I'm going to tack this one to the wall. Keep, and the rest of these I need to sew onto my freaking uniform. I don't know if I will ever get that done. Sewing is, I'm good at sewing, but I will not do it if at all possible. So that'll probably be a long while. All right. Stamps still go in here. My checkbook that I'm currently on still goes in here. All right. So this is what I have that I'm keeping. And that, because that's my file folder, this is what I'm giving away. This is trash. These are either need to be shredded or returned to a friend. And then all of this is stuff that I have either known that I wanted to get rid of for a long time, so I went ahead and put it in the Goodwill box, or these books are what I chose to donate out of what I went through today. So I'm going to put all this back in my cabinet. So this shelf I put back the way it was, just there's different books there. And then this shelf, I've got papers, envelopes, bags. I have an old TV. It's dark in the closet, but there's an old TV down there. I don't know if it works. So that will be my next project. And all of this is art stuff. I didn't go through these 3 drawers because that's art stuff. Yeah. So that's much less cluttered. Then I put my martial arts books here with all of that, which I need to organize. And then I put my other books here. And this I am going to pin like that. Alright, so that was just over an hour of work. I'm much happier with my closet of stuff, office supplies and books. Probably would have taken me under an hour, but my neighbor had to come down and get a few things, so I stopped to talk to her, and we hung out for like 20 minutes. So yeah, good day's work, I think. I'm gonna go to work.